Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and I do like video games, and in today's video we're here on Xbox Series S to take a look at Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. But before we actually get into it, we should go down to manage game and add-ons just so you can see this for yourself. 30 gigabytes is what it is right now. Which is funny because it was 28 a second ago. So I don't know what happened. But as you can see, regardless, this file size is fractions of what the file size was for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which I believe was pretty close, if not more than 150 gigabytes. It was a very big game. So, like I said, they cut that into fractions for this game, which is fantastic to see, especially here on the Xbox Series S, where if you have the normal base model Series S, then storage space is definitely limited, as you well know. Let's do a free flight. I want to go to Alaska. I mean, I'm probably never going to go to Alaska in real life, so why not go on a video game? Let's see. I want to go to Anchorage, but I don't think we'll start at Anchorage. And I don't want to do a flight that's too long. I don't know how you even say this. Kenai, Muni, municipal, I'm assuming. So set as departure. We're going to go to Anchorage, if I can actually get it here. Ted Stevens Anchorage International. That says it is a 15-minute flight. That's actually not bad at all. That's pretty perfect, honestly. Let's just go ahead and start the flight. I'm ready to fly. All right. So, I mean, well, other than this, okay, there we go. I was about to say, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I was expecting the textures to be kind of messy because I know I got a warning when I booted it up, like your bandwidth isn't that great or whatever, which is insane because I just checked and I'm getting like 750 download right now, so that shouldn't be the case. I forget how to do any of this. There is a button I need to press. RB plus X to disengage parking brake. I'm already off to a not great start, but we're going to make it work. We're going to get it done. I mean, the game does. I mean, well, so far we haven't even taken off yet. The game looks nice, but it is flight sim. I mean, it's to be expected. Flight sim looks nice. All right, here we go. Here we go. I forget how to retract my landing gear. I don't know what that just said. I'll probably record it and check it out later so I know what I'm doing when I do play this game later. And what's really great about this is that I can keep this installed on my console and it won't be taking up tons of space. An ungodly amount of space. Alright, there we go. Wait, which way am I going? Why am I turning around? Oh my god. Why is it beeping like that? There we go. Alright, we've retracted the flaps. We got that incessant beeping under control. It's honestly kind of hilarious to me how clueless I am when it comes to this. This is almost like sensory overload for me. Oh, I need to climb and maintain 1,300 feet. Now you're saying 2,100 feet. What do you want from me? Alright, let's take a look in the cockpit. Looking good. This guy is... I mean, you know, that's a guy, I guess. That's a dude right there. Am I spiraling downwards? I kind of am. Not spiraling, but I was going down. So far, this also runs pretty well too. It is obviously targeting 30 FPS, so 30 FPS is 30 FPS. You kind of take it or leave it for the most part. But it's not a 30 FPS that feels like it's constantly going below 30 FPS, which is nice. And to be fair, they did a really good job with that in Flight Sim 2020 as well, where obviously it was targeting 30 FPS, but it was a very good 30 FPS. It wasn't hitchy. And especially in the case of this game, with how much of it is relying on your network speeds and on your internet, there's definitely room for it to be hitchy. Especially if you're having weird connection issues with your internet, whatnot, then I could see this game being a little hitchy. But so far for me, we're looking pretty good. I'll tell you what, though. Flying over water. Oh my god, I'm only like 1,000 feet up right now. Let's go up. Let's go up. I don't trust that. Even in a video game, flying over water just mortifies me. Just absolutely. Like, it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like the issue that I have is that, I mean, like, specifically on this game, is like water just looks like water. It always looks like you saw what happened there a second ago. I was at like 2,400 feet, and then all of a sudden I was at 1,000, and I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that that I was losing altitude because it just looks like it's all the same distance from you. I couldn't imagine, dude. I've never been on a flight before. When I was really little, but like in my adult life, I've never been on a flight. Dude, if you put me on a flight over an ocean, oh my god, I'd I'd have a full on panic attack. Of course, I'm sure after the flight was over, I'd be like, that was awesome. What is this guy chewing on? Oh no, he's just talking. My bad. My bad, brother. I thought you were chewing on something there, dude. This guy looks sick. What's wrong with him? Bro, this guy looks like he needs this guy needs some multivitamins or something. I don't know what's going on with him. That boy ain't right. I ain't descending for shit. You can forget that, buddy. We ain't descending nothing around here, dude. I'm like kind of tempted to veer off and see what this is. Is this like an oil rig? I think it might be an oil rig. Which looks like, yeah, that would explain. It looks like only a helicopter can land here. And that would explain that if it is an oil rig. Yeah, that looks like an oil rig. Tionak oil rig. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I need to get back on track though. Envelope. Why you keep telling me envelope, buddy? I don't know what that shit means. God bless anybody who's like really into flight sim watching this. You guys must be infuriated. And I do apologize. I'm just utterly clueless. I'm watching that altitude meter like a hawk. I'm watching that shit like a hawk. Although I guess it is pretty cool. We went over the water and now we get to go over some land and then we get to actually land. I'd be really interested to boot this up on my TV. Like right now, I'm playing this on a monitor that does not even have HDR. Well, it does, but I don't use the HDR on this monitor when I play on Xbox because it just acts wonky. But it doesn't support VRR, and I'm not using HDR right now. But I'd be interested to see what this looks like on a TV in game mode with HDR running. This would probably look really, really good. I mean, it's just a lot of trees down there, but it's still pretty damn impressive. Just the fact that, like, none of this is really saved on your console. Like, all of what you see here is just kind of being streamed in through the game. Like, you download the game and then it just streams all of this in. And that's really impressive to me. Obviously, I'd imagine there's probably some work that needs done, especially, I mean, just not even on the developer side of things, just like from an internet infrastructure kind of thing, where if you are somewhere with slower internet, or if you are someone who just has slower internet, then I could see this experience being kind of degraded. But if you've got fast internet, I mean, the game looks nice. And like you saw when I loaded in, the textures loaded in just fine. Um, and the game's looking great. I just hit a button and heard a beeping noise, and I don't know what that noise was. But hey, I'm just gonna ignore it, pretend it didn't happen, and everything's all right. Because if I don't acknowledge it, then obviously we're gonna be fine. Wait, how do I? You know what I realized? I forgot how to retract my landing, or not retract, but deploy my landing gear. Maybe it'll give me a prompt here, but I mean, I'm coming up on this thing pretty hot and it's not giving me a prompt, so I'm gonna check out these controls real quick. Toggle landing gear, so that's right on the D-pad. Bro, where's my landing gear? Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh my god, there it is. Bro, this is about to be the worst landing ever. Oh my god. We're gonna make it work. I'm determined. Oh my god. Oh my god, if I pull this off. Oh my god. Oh, there's a ramp at the end. Slow down. We're drifting. We're hitting a drift right now. That was almost quite bad. I can't lie to you guys. And I don't even know where to go to actually end this flight. Oh, you know what I need to do? I think I need to call for a taxi. And I forget how to do that. So I'm not going to do that. But rough landing aside, that was a pretty good flight. You guys can see the game looks good. Uh, there wasn't it wasn't a super busy flight in terms of like a lot of things on screen. So I'd be interested to see what it looks like. Going from like New York to Philadelphia or something like that, and seeing like actual cities on screen. For me, I chose Alaska just because I think Alaska is a really nice looking place. But the game looks good. Textures on my end look pretty good, but I do have pretty good internet, so your mileage may vary when it comes to that. Performance wise, though, 30 FPS seems very, very, very solid, and it's a hugely smaller file size than it was in the last release, which is really good to see because that's definitely needed on the Xbox Series S. But leave in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts on the game are. Leave a like if you like the video, and if you're enjoying this kind of content and you want to stay up to date with it going forward over here on the channel, the best way to do that is consider subscribing, consider ringing that notification bell, because that helps you stay up to date with everything that happens over here on the channel, and it helps promote me, and the algorithm helps push the videos out to way more people, and I always appreciate that. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.